I don't really understand what's happening here. Why put Snow in the cutscenes and then just not have him feature? I should give you a choice. Game's dumb and I
think we
hate
get
it.
our choice soon.
Do we? Because I don't care how unnecessary it really is to be able to pick, I just want to be able to. They all level up the same.
Or at least if it insists on picking our party for us, it should actually pick our party for us and not give us 4 characters and not let us use one of them.
Yeah. Yeah, Snow shouldn't be there. He should have been like, I'll go this way.
But then it would give us just Snow bits.
Not necessarily. It could just, you know, let him be cutscene for a while. I know by this
Like
game's
it
logic
has been
wouldn't.
doing for most of the game.
Yeah. Maybe, you know what? Maybe it's Lightning's turn to be cutscene only. Because she never seems to fucking go away.
Well, she's sort of as close as the game has to a proper bleed.
I guess. She's just not very interesting. Except when she's Batfuck. Then she's interesting, but Batfuck.
This isn't really a situation to demonstrate batfuckness.
Yeah.
Apparently Sentinel gets to revive people.
That's handy.
But that's the technique version of bringing people back to life.
Oh, I see. So it's not a Sentinel thing, it's a tech point thing.
That happens to be on her Sentinel tree because
Yeah.
she doesn't have a proper medic one.
Yep. You have no kaput. Let's boost his... We've not done any
What's
Ravager.
missing the most abilities?
Ravager, probably. I certainly don't remember doing any Ravager.
He only just got Arrow.
I was like, I don't even remember Snow. Snow didn't have Ravager as an option for a very long time.
Oh, he started with it.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess everyone starts with it, don't they? Except Fang.
Except Fang, she doesn't get it.
Yeah. Do. What's the time? Let's carry on. Let's get some of this bullshit out of the way. There's enemies behind you, so probably balls.
I think behind me is where we've already been, but don't.
Oh right, is it not? I assumed you're in a completely different area.
I can check after this if you want.
Please. Just, you know, for my peace of mind. Like, I know combat's so much easier with this party, but I just miss Team Awesome.
I don't know, after the combat that we were just having to do with Team Awesome, I'm kind of glad to have a turn with 3 people again.
Fair.
Damn it.
Right. I guess we didn't really have any cutscenes with Team Awesome, which is when they normally shine.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Look at them shine. Ooh,
No,
look
maybe
at
it should be Snow rather than Fang. Just thinking about the dynamic.
Uh-huh.
Although they're all there for cutscenes, really.
No, but for our sake, the dynamic. Saz takes control.
It's like having her being vaguely sensible underneath it, as opposed to Snow being completely oblivious and I'm a hero.
Yes. Because you'll have Saz, the most grounded character, with the 2 who are most detached from reality.
And that is awesome.
Yes. One of the things Lightning frequently says in battle really sounds like eat shit.
Maybe it is.
Oh no, it's Fang. And it's eat this.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Both the fact that it's eat this and the fact that it's Fang.
Yeah.
They worth the effort.
Although, actually, the fact that it's Fang means that I more expect it to be shit. So yeah, you haven't looked behind you yet.
Behind us sort of trails off into nothing.
Have a quick look. Like, actually, just turn around.
Just so long as the enemies don't respawn. If they do, I will hate you forever. Does it look like there could be a ball over there? Is that a ball? Or is
No,
that
that's
thing's belt?
All I can see is enemies, but that doesn't mean there isn't a ball. Make a decision one way or the other.
You make it. Are we going that way or are we carrying on?
Let's carry on.
Thought so. I guess what we could have done is to set this on. Go and scope it out.
We could have done.
Okay.
Alright. Now we suddenly can't jump everywhere.
Stupid pathway bullshit, wonderful. Oh god.
It looks just like it's a sort of crisscross pattern rather than actual try and work out which path to take.
Yeah, it is just a crisscross pattern. It's still annoying that I can't just run.
Yeah. And like I said, you suddenly can't jump a million miles. Oh hey, it's a new thing of a Myrmidon.
No, it's the same one but in the light.
Oh really?
See, pink and baby blue.
Oh yeah. Going back to what I said probably several videos ago now, dungeons in this game are really fucking long. Like, we've not had any significant... we've had Saz and Vanille freeing themselves, but we've not really had any plot in a couple of hours now. It's a slow-moving game. It isn't necessarily a bad thing.
Well, it is when the gameplay is this speedy. If a game's going to be slow-moving, it should be because it's thoughtful, not because it goes nowhere.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I just feel like we're overdue, like, a meeting with Space Pope. Like, we don't have to fight Space Pope, but he just needs to be there and be like, ha ha ha, I am evil Space Pope, fight this mini-boss, and then leave.
I think the amount of stuff that's been happening is about right, just far too many fights in between.
Yeah. I don't know, it felt like the time to, like, when we were done with Saz and Vanille, to cut back to these guys having found Space Pope.
No, I think the combination of cuts and running is right. It's just there are too many fights going on.
Yeah. I don't know, like I said, I've been playing Dragon Age 2. I say I've had one 6-hour session instead of sleep. But like, yeah, I'm kind of used to that thing, I guess, of like, a quest takes an hour. Yeah, you go achieve objective and then you're done and you're on to something new. And I guess I'm just missing that a little bit. I just don't really have the tolerance for these really
There's a ball over there.
So there is. Let's be honest, you'd have had to fight all these for some reason anyway.
Oh god, it's this fight again. The exact same one we just had.
It just feels really lazy.
There are too many fights, and we should not be having to fight the exact same encounter multiple times in a row.
No. Like, even early Final Fantasy games don't have that problem as much. Like, with random encounters, it still gives you slightly different enemies.
My problem with this game isn't so much the gameplay as the fact that there's far too many fights.
The amount of it, yeah. And
far too many similar fights with nothing interesting having happened.
I think the thing that, people always talk about how it's one long tutorial. And while I see the merit in that, like, I don't think it's quite as bad as people say. But one of the things that just makes it feel like one long tutorial is that it will just shove the
There's
same
2-hour-long dungeon before you get to be able to play the game.
Yeah, but then the game carries on with that idea of here's a 4-hour-long dungeon that all the amount of plot and stuff that's involved in it could be a 30-minute, planned dungeon with a few really cool fights. But no, it's just a slog. And I guess what people remember about old Final Fantasy games is the slog occasionally. But this takes it to a new level.
It's like there were multiple different things involved in the slog in the old one, whereas this is just a succession of fights.
Yeah. They've cut out all the...
And I am actually of the opinion this is the best combat system in a Final Fantasy game. But that's not really saying much.
Yeah, I'm actually with you on that, but I've explained before that I really don't like ATB or general turn-based ideas. I'm just not a fan. I quite like 10's battle system as well.
10 was good ideas, but other games have taken them and actually done something with it, which 10 didn't really.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. But on a gameplay level, 10 has been the most enjoyable for me.
I'd say this followed by 10 too.
See, I've not played this properly. I played it for what? I played it up to the point that you leave snow, so really not at all, and most of the stuff about paradigm shifting, I'm lifting from what I see you do, so I can't really comment on it, but this looks like more fun than the Final Fantasy games I like.
In terms of how good the combat is, I would say this followed by 10-2 with the proviso that 10-2 is a good idea done badly.
Yeah. I know, it's that guy in the thread who mentioned oh, you never played a good RPG before, like Final Fantasy IX. I love Final Fantasy IX. I think the combat is possibly the weakest in the entire series. And it's just not fun to play.
8's weaker.
Oh yeah, actually 8 is far worse. But 9 feels weaker because the game relative to it is so good.
It's like 9 is at least a really slow standard JRPG, whereas 8 is your choice of flavors of bullshit depending on whether or not you abuse the system.
Yeah. Also, 9 had a better card game than 8. No one will agree. I love 9's card game.
I think Scurvy Kip agrees with you.
Really? There you go. That's Scurvy Kip's 3rd shout out in this LP. Rock on, Scurvy Kip, you're a pretty cool dude.
Because he's a guy that we know-ish who cares, whereas the rest of the people that we talk to don't really. They watch the LP, but they watch the LP for the LP, not for
the game. Or for Love of Us. Although we love everyone who watches this LP. Even the ones we don't love.
We love that you watch it, we don't necessarily love you.
That's unkind.
We despise all of you, but keep watching, please.
We could be the 50th group of people to say that we're the only ones who actively hate our fans.
I didn't say we were the only ones.
Yeah. But I've just heard quite a lot of people say that. But yeah, we're the only group who actively hates our fan base. Every single person in the world.
I think our fan base actively hates our fan base.
Yeah. We have a... let's not ever say fan base again. Ugh.
Why not? It lets me overinflate my ego.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I want to be a wizard.
That's just not going to get dropped for this entire recording session, is it?
No. Thing is, it's been my dream for like an hour now. I'm not gonna let it die.
Am I dead? Yes, I'm dead.
Oh, you're dead. 22 deaths. How long did that fight go on for? Because it felt like a very long time.
Ages, because I was healing and thinking, I can save this, I can save this.
Well...
But yeah, that fight needs buffs. It didn't look like it needed buffs, but it does.
Yeah. But oh well, we can do it again.
This actually sounds like battle music.
It does.
Unlike the standard battle music in this game, which is cool, but it's odd. Or do you disagree with me?
I do think that it's odd as battle music, but that's why I think it's good.
And not only does this music actually sound like battle music, it actually sounds like battle music that's appropriate to the setting.
Yeah.
And then it turns back into the standard battle music with the orchestral stuff.
Yeah, well, you can't have what you want for long enough.
Because this isn't the good bit of the standard battle music.
Yeah. Where's our do-do-do-do-doos? Blame snow, blame snow, blame snow.
That's the Paul Cliff remix of the entire game.
Yep.
Not the standard battle music.
So how's the fight going?
Badly.
Stop making it go badly.
It's not my fault. It's a far more obnoxious fight than it has any right to be.
I believe in you. Hey, you've only got one dudes left. You'll be fine.
If I get a decent star rating for this, I'm going to hit something.
I'm gonna move out of the way. I'm actually not. I'm quite comfortable here.
Okay, 3 stars. I'm happy that I didn't do that well. Like, if that was actually the length that fight was supposed to be, then I would be annoyed.
Yeah. No one wants to put up with that shit. Okay, opinion. Long boss fights. Like the multi-hour ones.
Multi-hour's not good. Like, half an hour or something is fine if it's actually interesting and not just repeating the same series of moves for half an hour.
Fair.
Is that just a fight with no reason to do it? That vast cloud of enemies.
I don't see a ball.
We're not going over there.
No.
Is that a ball? No, it's a bit of empty space. That fight looks obnoxious. Goodbye. I'm essentially running from fights now.
Yeah. I don't feel like we're missing anything by missing the fights.
But are we not getting points and items that we're gonna need and suddenly find ourselves unable to cope with what we need to do?
Who knows? Well, we ponder this. We'll be right back, guys.